What's up, guys? Welcome back to the EG Pot of Thunder with your boy, the young light-skinned Keith Sweat. Here, my guy, Jesus Claus.
Hi, it's your guy, Jesus Claus. How you doing, everybody? I'm back.
That seemed like a flub.
Yeah, no, well, we're gonna keep it. It sounds
Seemed like
we had a hell of a time getting this to sound right, so
Yes.
we're gonna just go with it. You're gonna get what you get here today.
Yeah, you're getting the rust off. It's been a couple of weeks since the last time you've been on.
Yeah, I'm shaking the rust off.
Yeah,
Hopefully
yeah.
we can get it together.
Yeah, no, for sure. And we're here with my guest, Melly Massage 33, Melinda.
Hey, everybody. How are you?
And guys, hope you guys answer that in your cars listening, because we are doing great. We're doing well here. And what's your actual title, Melinda? What would you say your job entails?
So I'm a licensed massage therapist, which is called LMT. And yeah.
Some people are like, what do you do? You're like LMT. That's what you say? You give like the abbreviation?
Yep, that's LMT is the abbreviation of massage therapist. Yeah.
Nice. So what made you get into that line of work? Because I know your schedule's booked for months. So like if they did want to get in contact with you, first of all, how would they book a massage with you?
So I work in Massachusetts and currently actually booked for the following year.
That's nuts.
So have an open schedule next year for your massage.
Yeah, and maybe even like half of 2024 already.
That's nuts. That's crazy. So how do
Pretty
you...
awesome. Is it all like repeat customers? Like I'm gonna have it like at the end of the month, each month, stuff like that.
So what happened was I went to massage school when I was 28. Before that, actually, I worked at a mental disability home, behavioral home, for like 4 years. I also worked prior to that. I worked with my sister at an assisted living for like 10, 12 years almost. Yeah.
That time flies.
Around there, yeah. So I worked all my life. I went to school, I went to college and did normal, general ed and stuff like that. But
You had no idea like what you were
nothing
doing?
really interested me. I didn't really know what I wanted to do. I want to say massage was probably in my life for a while, but I really didn't notice. So I went to the job that I was working at the behavioral home. And I was there for 4 years. Probably like the last year, I was already starting to realize, like, I can't do this for the rest of my life. So
it's a tough field to be in, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
It's taxing, like mentally physically
draining. And then I was like, okay, I can't do this every day. And for the pay, it was pointless of like sticking around.
So what was like that moment, like that epiphany where you're like, all right, this isn't for me? Like, did something specifically happen where you're like, oh, I gotta get out of here and change, or was it just everything all at once?
So what happened was, I had clients, some of my clients, or residents, should I say, they all needed like a massage or something, a little rub down. So I was like, I'm going to rub you down a little bit, help you guys out. And my best friend, shout out to my friend Danielle, she don't have Instagram right now. She took it down, but she knows who she is.
Yeah, she can watch this on YouTube.
But she was the one that actually pushed me to go back to school because I didn't want to go back.
It's just nuts to me when people want to go back. I'm going to grad school for the 4th time. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
When people go back to school, it's usually out of necessity. It's like it's never this is I'm really into this.
And I'm not a test taker. Like, I don't like taking tests. Like, I am not a test taker. I get nervous all the time. My mind goes blank. So I just I didn't know. I was like, I don't know if I want to go back. She's like, Melinda, you can't do this for the rest of your life. Like, go back to school. So I did. I went back to school. The moment that I touched people in the clinical area, that's when I fell in love with massage. Like, I automatically just fell in love with just getting in there, getting to know the muscles, just getting to know every little bit of detail of what I needed to do in my massage. And after that, that was it.
Oh, look, you're going to say something?
Oh.
No, I'm just listening. So what was happening in that moment? Like, what were you doing when you realized, oh, this is what I'm going to be doing for the rest of my life? It was
like
typical
clinical,
back,
like,
leg, neck massage. Were you working on someone's...
So we go through like we have different modalities. So in school, you have to massage either your the students that are working with you, or people come from the outside and they come in and we massage them, and then we kind of get a feel of how many, how we can work through all the massages and the more massages you do, the better you get as time goes by.
Like anything
So
else,
that's
right.
kind of how I fell in love with it. The more clients I had, the more that I really enjoyed it more and more.
So what's like that process for schools? Like, is it book training? Like, it's like reading books and taking tests, or is it more
It's a lot.
hands-on stuff?
It's very intense.
No pun intended.
It's a year of schooling if you go Monday through Fridays. I went through night school. So I went 5 o'clock to 10 o'clock, Monday through Fridays.
Dude, sounds miserable.
Oh my God, it was terrible.
Yeah.
That's a shift. God damn.
There's a regular work shift.
It was not. And then I would work sometimes overnights, or I would go to work during the day. And then after the day, I would go back home, get ready, and then go to school. And that was like
That's a grind.
literally anatomy, physiology, kinesiology, pathology, all the sciences that you can name, all
Jeez.
of it.
Wait, so you're still at the group home at this point, or the?
So I was still working at the group home while I was going to school
Gee, no wonder I didn't see you for a
for
while.
a whole year.
Yeah, you was probably exhausted when you got home.
Busy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, what? So I mean, do you have any regrets doing that? Like, is that's the path you're always meant to be on? Is that what you think now?
I feel like this is my passion. I love what I do. My thing is going to work and leaving work happy and having my clients leave in a happy, way, alleviated, and just like, I just like them to be relaxed and feel great after their massage. Like, that's my job. My job is to make them feel great and to continue coming back.
I mean, it's the complete opposite of what your previous job was then, because it seemed like
Oh,
you were
yeah.
miserable leaving work.
Oh my
you weren't
God.
there.
My previous job, it's not because it was like terrible or anything. I loved what I did too, because it was a good experience. Like, I got to work with people that had mental disabilities, and I've always wanted to do that. So it was a good experience. But you had to restrain sometimes, and I don't like to do that. I like rather redirect people or just kind of like coach, teach. I'm more of a teacher, I guess
Yeah.
you could say. Like, I rather teach and more hands-on than actual
Holding this motherfucker down.
Yeah,
They didn't
you
like
know.
that.
Like,
It
I didn't
wasn't-
like the feeling of having to do that to people.
Yeah.
It wasn't my thing.
Yeah, it's crazy because I was actually I was with a friend the other day, and he was like, he's like, "What do you do for work?" And I said it, and then he was like, "Oh, I thought you like did like nursing home stuff," and I'm like, "Nah." They're like, "Those people are the worst because they literally have no type of like emotion. There's so many rules in like nursing homes where people just do like messed up stuff to people and like restraining people, like you said." And like he's like, that's. I thought you were doing that. I'm like, nah, I do something completely different. They're like, oh yeah, well it's different now. He was like, I was low key kind of judging you for a second. I'm like, no, it's not. I don't do that.
Yeah, it's,
Because nursing homes are rough. Like, even want to like send your parents to one of them like that.
Yeah.
I don't think I
I
can do that.
understand what you mean. Like, it's like you kind of have to, in order to work in that field and do that, you need to be able to really like, I guess, compartmentalize and like shut off what part of your brain where it's like you can't apply any emotion here because this is, regardless of the fact that this is somebody's grandmother, grandfather,
Yeah.
that and you got I
Just
couldn't do it.
medicate them down or just
It-
hold
Yeah.
it down. Hold Betty down. God damn it.
It's a caring is a different way.
Yeah.
So like with the nurses, obviously is different. It's kind of similar though to massage, but it's not like, it's to an extent. Like,
Right.
you literally have to like they have a whole different type of level.
For sure. So
So what you do now? Do you just do like massages for like relaxation purposes? Are you also doing like athletic deep tissue?
No.
Like,
So I specialize in Swedish massage, which is with
Okay.
light pressure, more like a spa type feel.
Right.
So deep tissue work, which is obviously more vigorous,
right.
helps the soft tissue to kind of like relax and manipulate a little bit more. Sports medicine as well, which is
Okay.
similar to deep, but it's not. So the difference between that is
Yeah, that's what
it's
I wanna
more
know.
like mobilization, like moving the joints and kneading and like manipulating it to an extent.
And how does that differ from like deep tissue?
So with deep tissue, like I said, it's more vigorous and it goes more into your muscles that you help relax it more. And it's more like for chronic pain and like help to like pain relief kind of feeling. So like, let's say like he came in and he said his neck was like really like throbbing to a point that he feels like pins and needles or like he can't even move his neck around. I call that like a stiff neck. It's better to do deep tissue work because you're actually manipulating it in a way where you're loosening the muscles and you're helping it relax. But with sports medicine, it's more like stretching and kind of moving the muscles and kind of mobilizing things better to actually rotate and move.
So you're not putting like pressure opposed.
No, you're doing more like still manipulation, but it's not as vigorous as deep. Like with deep, you're gonna leave there like, holy crap, like
you almost feel like you did a workout.
Like that was a workout. Like it's a workout for me and a workout for you.
Yeah.
So like that's the difference between both of them. And then with sports medicine, physical therapists actually do it more than massage therapists. We could do it more, but if you're like certified in it, then you.
I'm not. No, so I'm not. I don't want to like bash physical therapists, but I swear to God, every time I've ever gone to physical therapists, it's been a waste of my damn time. And I go there for like an hour. I'm like, what the fuck did I just do? I went to the gym and did all this shit. I know all this shit. Like, oh, sit down and just go like this for 10 seconds, and then go over here, do 10 seconds, and then you do shoulder circles. It's like, why am I paying you to do this? You're doing literally nothing. They do a little ass bitch massage at the end. They're like, oh, you're good to go. I'm like, all right, this was.
It's a lot of stuff you could have done at home.
Yeah, it was wasting my time.
Yeah.
It's a lot of stuff that I do already.
Yeah, when I go to like I go see Melinda and stuff like that, I'm like, this is way more beneficial for me than anything. Anytime I've ever gone to PT, and physical therapists get paid more, right? Don't they?
Oh yeah, way more than what I.
What the fuck?
People assume that because we're massage therapists, we make all this kind of money. I don't make all this kind of money. Like, don't get me wrong. Like I said, where I work, I do get paid very well.
Yeah.
But I feel like as massage therapists, we do the same amount of like schooling, except we do everything in 1 year. So it's like intense, more intense than what they have to do when they're like 6 years of schooling.
That's
and they get paid like a good amount of money. Like I'm gonna say about 75, 80.
Yeah, I went to one dude before, and he literally just has like this it's like a electronic massage. EMT, I forgot what the fuck it's called. He literally just puts like a sticker on you and then fucking puts like the thing.
Like the electro.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I bought it for $100. I'm like, this is what this motherfucker's using, and he's getting paid probably $200 a session. Yeah, for people.
Same. My uncle had one of those like back in like when I was in high school.
Yeah,
when I sprained my ankle and needed to. Like, that's the exact same thing I used, and my uncle had one.
Exactly. Or you can go see fucking Joe, the physical therapist. It's like, dude, what the fuck? I could do this shit at home.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, he wasn't a physical. He was just like, he used to be the head coach and janitor at Tolman.
I mean, I'm not going to deny, though, the physical therapy, they're still good at their job. But there's certain things where obviously we can't do because it's not our scope of practice. Like, we have to go within our scope. But they do help out a lot, and they can pinpoint a little bit more too. But we also, depending where you work, it also depends where you work. Like,
yeah, I'm sure.
I'm more clinical, so where I work, it's more clinical. So I get people who are bodybuilders, athletes, you name it.
What do they usually need more of those guys?
I'm sure
bodybuilders.
Yeah, like or just like guys who are just consistently working out intensively in the gym.
Well, so I'm sure he wouldn't mind, but Fredo Fitness actually goes see Melinda.
Yeah.
He gets like he works himself up for a while, and you'll see her like I don't know how much now, but
so does that end up being more like athletic or deep tissue?
Yeah. So someone like a Fredo, what would you say? Use him as an example.
Deep tissue sports medicine work for him because he's very athletic and he lifts a lot. So for him, it'll be like a mixture of both. So he'll get the manipulation of like the vigorous, but he'll also get the stretching as well.
And he also he needs the deep tissue for like the damage you're doing to
exactly because it's gonna help the blood flow to move more circulation, loosen up things more, rotate things better, moves more freely. Where he's not gonna be stuck.
So someone like a Fredo, he's pretty built all around. Mm-hmm. What do you typically see with someone like that? Is it always their chest? Is it their traps? Is it a consistent thing that you always see with bodybuilders?
So mostly I'm going to say more upper body. So definitely neck, shoulders, sometimes their lower back. It depends how much they're squatting as well. So hips sometimes are definitely they're actually number one. Hips and bodybuilders are
depends
crazy.
on what they're focusing on the most
crazy.
Usually.
For instance, Fredo, his hips are usually his main point.
Really?
And his back.
Because he's probably squatting a ton because he wants a powerful
he's a really big, big kid. He's pretty diesel. But, it just depends what you're doing and your day-to-day, workout.
So someone like that, I don't know if it's Fredo's example, but any bodybuilder, are they taking the pain or they're damn,
It's funny because okay, you guys see me and you see me, oh, she's so tiny, you know, and everybody just looks at you like, oh, she's not going to give me the pressure, you know. So you look at your stature, you know, and they're like, gosh, there's no way she's going to give me this pressure. This is impossible. I'm pretty sure he's mentioned this to you. I know you're out there. I know you're out there.
Fredo sent me a voice note after he saw you the first time. He was like, yo, god damn, Melly fucked me up. He's like, bro, she's mad small, but she fucked me up.
I know.
I can go really deep.
Like, she puts all that body weight into it.
Yeah, if you
puts her whole body behind
clients,
it.
That's where I get my clients from, because I work out all the time. It's not because I don't want to work out. I do, and I hate it sometimes. But I work out. I also run like twice a week. I actually went back to that. But I do a lot of strengthening work too, like with my hands, my legs. I keep in shape because I have to keep more my upper body in shape, because I'm using more upper body work to give in that pressure. So if I don't, I will never be able to do what I'm doing now.
Yeah. So who do you go to for massage then? Because you sound like you have to work out quite a bit. So, you have to
bad part about massage therapists,
you can't do it to yourself.
We barely get massages actually.
Really?
It sucks because you find a massage therapist that you really enjoy working with, and then they either leave or they do their own thing, or I try to make appointments at work, but unfortunately, with my schedule, it's impossible. Like, I barely can get massages.
It seems like you just trade off with somebody. You know?
I
give you free massages. I give you free massages.
Like, my other best friend, Jasmine, shout out to her. She's a massage therapist, actually.
So you guys just give each other free massages?
We kind of go back and forth.
Imagine. No, you guys got pay.
But we don't pay each other, obviously.
Yeah, I feel like it would be free.
Yeah.
You do me, I do you free. What the fuck? But that's not kind of sexual, but did not mean like that.
I have to, like, this whole conversation, I've had to bite my tongue.
Be free, because I
whole
get these questions all the time.
Yeah, that's why she needs to be in the podcast.
This is why I'm here. Freely ask your question.
I can tell a couple of times you want to hold it in.
Yeah.
You've been holding it in.
So how often are they asking for it? You know what I mean.
Deshaun
How often are they asking for it?
So
Who's asking?
I actually have like 3 stories that I can
Wait. Before we get to this, it was end off with the bodybuilders. Are they making like faces though, or are they trying to like hold it in and they're like, oh shit? Or
I make faces.
The funny part is, I'm gonna be honest, a lot of bodybuilders are wimps.
Damn, Fredo said you're a wimp.
Damn, dude.
No, besides Fredo.
Oh, she's
not you. You're good, man. Not you. You're totally
He's good.
cool.
I think
anyone who listens to this podcast and gets massages by her,
totally
cool.
I know he holds it in, then he wants to probably say something.
Yeah.
But I understand. You don't want to show you.
I used to get
good.
massages like the same way she does them, like by a guy who like did them professionally. Like before he was massaging guys like me, he was doing it like in the 90s for the Patriots. Like, their massage therapist.
Yeah.
And he used to. Like, I wish I could go to him now. He retired. Shout out to William, or Bill, I should say. That's what everyone calls him. And he used to fuck me up. He used to fuck me up so bad. But I was very serious in the gym at that time. This was like 2-3 years ago when I was lifting a lot, and like I'd go to him at least once a month just because it's that helpful. It's that useful. Like,
for sure. Yeah, we had the twins on, the Camelo twins, and they were stating that they're way more into like physical therapy now and like stretching a lot more and being flexible, because the recovery portion of it, they said like they could see that it's way more beneficial than because they didn't do it in high school. They're like, I didn't need it. They're like, now playing college ball, we need to be.
You always need it though.
Yeah.
The older you get and the more abuse you put on your body,
eventually your joints are gonna they're gonna start to deteriorate if you don't start.
Especially for those athletes, that timeline that Venn diagram starts to really overlap. You're getting older and you're putting more abuse on your body.
Yeah, I see. Well, when I go to see Melinda, she's always fucking me up. I don't hold it.
He don't hold it.
I'm like, fuck! God damn it!
Oh, I'm a face maker. I'm a big face maker.
If you see him snaps and he's sending you snaps,
I try not to cry out, but yeah.
Dude, out here. Brandon couldn't hold it in. He'd be out here screaming. No,
Brandon can't even handle pressure. What are you talking about?
Casey was flipping out.
They're not here to defend themselves. Don't do that to them.
I got the videos on my Snap. You can post see Casey flipping out. But yeah, I just wanted to see if the bodybuilders were wimps, and yes, they are apparently, except for Fredo.
Yes, they are. There are a lot of them that cannot handle pressure, and a lot of them actually don't like deep tissue work.
Well, is it even beneficial to go and get a relaxing massage at that point if you're a bodybuilder?
No.
No.
Just wasting
Because
your money.
It's not going to do
It's not
anything.
gonna.
to you.
Yeah. It's
Yeah, you're just wasting your time.
Yeah,
at that
you're
point.
just wasting your whatever much you pay
Yeah,
for
you're
an
paying.
hour.
Yeah, if you need a
'cause
massage for your muscles, they're not getting anywhere near them.
a Swedish massage is really for people like if you really just want to go to just relax. That's really what it's for.
Like a
You're just
couple's
going there-
date?
Yeah, something
Like,
like
oh, let's
that.
go for our
or
anniversary or some
it's-
shit.
I call it a foo-foo massage because it's just literally like a feather. Like,
I have a
that's-
question.
That's all
then.
I'm
Do
giving
you know anything about like sort of the other treatments that they do that sort of surrounds that, like Swedish, like cupping and things like that?
Oh
Do you know
yeah,
anything
there's so many modalities.
I've seen that a lot now, like on Instagram, and like I've seen a lot of videos of people with like the before and afters cupping and like
Yeah,
all
so
the
you got beat
big,
up.
big purple brown spots on their back.
Yeah,
after.
it's like a fucking
So
squid.
what is? So just a quick overview. What
So-
the hell's happening there?
So cupping is what it's doing is it sucks in obviously your body muscles in there, and what it does is it circulates and gives blood flow going through your body, that eventually, whatever the area that they're focusing on in your back, shoulders, whatever, you can do it anywhere, your legs, arms, wherever it
Yeah.
is that's bothering you. What it does is it just sucks and moves and gives rid of that blood flow and that tightness.
Okay.
That after they're done using and sucking it, that area, it turns into black and blue and all these different colors because they already relaxed those muscles that were so compressed of tightness.
Does that really do a lot? Because I've seen
does.
John Cena does it like bi-weekly.
Oh yeah.
Twice a week?
It works.
Yeah,
It's,
he has like a sore. I don't know.
Once
Still,
every 2 weeks.
like once every 2 weeks.
I
yeah,
will tell you
Basically
where it
more.
hurts really bad. Yes, it does. I've actually
Yeah,
done
it
it
looks
twice
like- yeah,
before,
those are
and
giant bruises.
I was like, I'm not gonna leave the house or like have any shirt that's gonna show my back because
Those
I
got
was like,
fucked
I got
up.
beat
You
up.
look like you can't.
I got beat up.
Yeah, because I mean John Cena's a big ass dude, so it
You
must be
get
beneficial.
shot a bunch of
doing
times
it.
with the tennis ball gun.
So Bo wants to know how many times people asking to get jerked off.
Yeah, that's
Oh
what I
my
meant. But
God,
how many?
yeah.
Who's asking for it, and how many times?
Bro,
does it
Deshaun
happen?
Watson apparently.
I don't
like
know. No,
20
I
times.
don't need name. No,
A
we're
lot.
not revealing. I
Whatever
mean,
we-
like the
I will
type
never
of
be
person.
No, you know who Deshaun Watson is.
Of course, I know who he is.
I
I know.
thought
I'm
you said
privy to.
local.
Actually, I wasn't privy until a couple hours ago. What was going on with that? I had to have Greg explain it to me.
Really?
Yeah, I'm dude. I'm not aware of anything.
That's a massive case.
Listen, man, I got other things I'm doing. I got.
You must know. Do you know who he is? Deshaun Watson,
Yeah, isn't he the
Cleveland Browns
golfer.
quarterback. Oh, he's not definitely. Not a golfer. He's a Cleveland Browns quarterback now, and he has 26 cases against him that he was getting happy endings. At places. I think you would have known about. That's like in your realm.
Yeah.
Maybe, but I don't know about him that much though.
He's really good. He's like a really good quarterback.
Evidently, what's happening is he was asking everyone.
Everybody.
Anyone.
Wow.
whoever touched him evidently was asking
It happens
Yeah.
a lot. At my job, actually happened like
a lot. What are we
when
talking?
I first
Weekly,
started
monthly?
there. When I first started there, I want to say like the first 2 years, I probably had like 4 incidents of that.
That's not that much.
Yeah,
but
but
then here's the thing: if you're trying to do something professionally,
It's
4 times
professional.
somebody asking you, "Hey, touch my
Come
dick."
on.
It's
or they're like whipping it out and they're telling you,
Whew,
"Can you
that's
finish,
bold.
please?"
Jeez.
And I said, "What?"
Can you take care of this for me?
Yeah, and
God.
you got to kick them out.
You're gonna have thick skin there, ladies, if you're gonna get into the massage game.
Yeah, if
Or be willing to, whatever. Whatever's we're not being judgmental here.
Damn, this whipping it out.
they just whip it out to be like, "Can you?"
How do they?
please?"
What goes through someone's head? Do you think? Do you suppose? We just think that's
I
appropriate.
honestly think that because these people, they probably come to the place and they probably have done it for many years, and maybe they threatened the therapist that they were seeing, and who knows what they possibly did. They probably gave like tips or something underneath or
Yeah,
whatever.
they're used to going to a place where that's
and
cool.
they probably thought, okay, well, if the other one did it, why can't she do it? So they probably think that you're all gonna do the same thing until you actually meet someone that's not gonna tolerate it, and I don't tolerate that stuff. So it's all about knowing what to say, and obviously we
Being
have a background
firm about
of
it, I guess.
Yeah, and
Not being
Walk out
afraid
and that's it.
afraid to lose a client over it because
Well, you said you had stories, so is there like more to the story, or like you had
well,
to
yeah.
punch
so
your dick or something?
This guy, he must.
If you ever had
he-
to
he
assault
was a
somebody.
police officer. So he was a police officer.
Jesus.
Yeah, some
And,
balls to do that.
Rhode
he's
Island's
been going
finest,
there-
everybody.
This is Massachusetts. I work in
Massachusetts fine. Same
Mass.
thing with it. It's very
Fucking seacock.
I won't even mention the
Right?
place
Those
where I work
gross
because
bastards.
just in case.
Yeah.
But he's a police officer, and he came in, and he must have been coming for many years. So I had an opening. This was like probably the first time I
Literally.
started.
yeah, I was like I said, I've been biting my tongue this whole time.
And And at the time, actually, our uniform was different. We had different color shirts, but we had like white pants. So everything was kind of like see-through all the time. And I don't know if these men that came in, that was pretty much what they were looking at, is pretty much what you were wearing and your beautiful face. So nobody really cares about your profession.
Right.
He came in and he said, oh, I want, a full body massage, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay. And do you have any focus areas you want me to focus on? He said, oh, yeah. Like
focus on my dick.
Neck and my neck.
Pay a lot of attention to my...
Okay, fine. So I massage, and then he didn't want deep work. So I already sounded, it was really funny already. Like, once you start fidgeting, I know something's up.
What do you mean fidgeting? Like they're just like trying to get
kind of like moving around and like fixing them,
thrusting his hips,
in a way, kind of. So,
squeezing his ass.
As massage
you know how to swing that thing.
Yeah, he's doing that. He's doing that. He's doing a lot of that.
You know how to swing that thing.
Yeah, he's swinging his thing.
So as massage therapists, we obviously have to, stop you if you start fidgeting or moving or something. So
keep it in your pants, sir. I'm here to.
Hey, are you okay? Do you like need a moment or something? Like, do you need a moment to like fix yourself? And he's like, no, I'm okay. I'm like, okay, that's one warning. Then he'll do it again. That's number 2. I was like, listen, if you keep moving the way you're moving, we're not going to continue with this massage.
Yeah. He's shaking his ass. He's shaking his ass.
He's dry humping the air.
Shakes his ass.
Oh, God. So finally, it's like maybe 15 minutes left of the massage. And he's already back to his back, because I always end with you being laid back on your back. And I'm walking out already, like finishing. And
will you just touch it?
He grabs my hand.
Come on.
He's like,
come on.
Listen, you're not done yet. And I was like, yes,
yo,
our session is over. And he's like, no, you're not done. I'm like, no, we're done. And he's like, no, wait, you got to finish. And he's literally,
he's got it in his hand now. He's
literally stood up, and then he just like whipped it out. And then I was like, what the hell? And I was like,
you sound like a slut. Hit it. Come on.
Average big. This one first.
Average big. You sound like a slut.
oh my God. So I like.
So what do you do? He whipped it out, then started jerking off?
He whipped it out, and he's like, "Can you finish?"
Yeah,
he's
got a
"I gotta
semi-hard
give you
right in
a
his-
tip. And I was like, "We don't get a tip here. It's a policy we have here." So I don't even know what you think this is gonna happen, because they ain't happening with me. So I walked out, closed the door.
Like, don't you shut down places like this, officer? Don't you? Isn't this against the law?
The worst thing about it was, though, I went to the front to the reception area, and the owner at the time, I told her what happened. Clearly,
She was like, finish.
Yeah,
she's like,
well, he paid,
I don't
didn't
think
he?
he does that, Melinda.
I don't.
He's been coming here for
She defended
I don't
the
know
customer?
How many years. He defended her. I was like, well, listen, as you know, you're.
Oh wow, they were all jerking him off.
She's a massage.
Oh wow, the whole
I
plan.
was like, you should know how it is, because you're a massage therapist yourself, even though you're the owner. And I'm surprised that you're not, defending me. I'm like, because he literally did it. I'm not lying about something that just happened literally not even like a few minutes ago. Oh, Melinda, if he does it again, then we're not gonna have him come back here. I'm like, well, I'm letting you know right now, I don't want him on my table anymore.
Yeah,
so
fuck
if
no.
he comes back on my table, I'm out. And then that was it. And then he left. And then I never saw him again. That was the last time I ever saw him.
Are these people typically older gentlemen? Or
I get all sorts of ages.
I'm asking the dudes. I asking to get happy endings. Is what I'm asking for.
Probably like depends actually. Some are older. Some are like they were in like mid-30s, 40s.
I was assuming it'd just be all older dudes.
No, I probably had like 2 older people.
It's just desperate dudes.
But yeah, are all your customers getting like butt naked or?
Yeah, you get fully.
Okay, I don't want to do. I have my boxes on.
Because
Yeah, I
I
usually
have
left
to
my
massage
boxers
your
on.
glutes. I have to massage your glutes.
Yeah, be tight ass
You
boxers.
can do that through my boxers.
No, it's not the same. Like, you don't understand. You have to really like work those muscles.
That's
And
why you wear
your-
boxers
and
instead of the
your-
briefs. They
your-
go up the boxers.
Your glutes, the maximus of your glutes, which is the middle part of your glute, there is the largest muscle in your body. So I have to massage that.
So I think
Especially when you have issues with your hip or your lower back or your sciatic pain.
But
or,
she's
like, with your
right. And
leg.
the easiest way for her to manipulate the muscle and everything is to be skin to
Like-
skin with you. She has to be able to feel the muscles.
Like if I did do it with your underwear on, I have to like use elbow a lot and like stretch more and like manipulate it differently where I can actually work through. I could do it anyway, but it's just easier.
I was thinking because I've always had boxers with you.
You can.
Yeah,
it's-
well, I do.
I could do it anyway.
I'm also.
Doesn't
I was
matter.
having a dude touch me, so
We usually tell everybody, go on your comfort level. Like, get undressed under your comfort level.
Do you think massage therapists get asked to jerk other dudes off?
I used to ask him, but I was very polite about it. I was always very polite. No, I'm
How'd you
kidding.
go about it? Can you please jerk my dick off, please?
Just touch me. Just touch it a little, please.
You sound like a slut.
God, please. No.
No, I have not. No.
Do you have guy massage therapists in there?
Oh yeah, we have now. We used to have only one, and now we have 3 altogether now.
Are they popular too?
Oh yeah. We have a lot of experienced massage therapists.
So they've never told you a story where they're like, oh, none of the guys asked me to jerk them off.
The guys? No, I haven't heard anything from them. The problem is I barely
Shocker.
see anybody.
God, color me shocked.
It's probably happened. It has to happen.
I don't know.
I imagine
Guys
it
have
does.
another
I'm sure
guy.
everyone has a story.
Yeah.
I mean, we all go through it. I
wonder
went
if
through it
girls
in school.
ask.
I
Can you
went
just
through
finger
it.
me? I was just thinking that.
Yeah, I was thinking. You think that's ever happened?
At school.
Could you
actually,
finger
it
pop me?
happened once with this
What?
A female.
If you ask a
Really?
guy,
We'll get into very deep detail
finger?
about that.
No.
I was like, what?
I was gonna, yeah.
Like,
Really,
wow.
really describe that one for me, please.
No, I'm saying like I've had women at school or at my job
Wait, what?
have
Ask-
like happy endings on the table without even like
Wait, I'm confused
making
here.
noises or anything or stuff like
Girls were.
No,
Ask-
girls
Finish.
have come
Like,
too
they
during
finish.
massage. She's saying
During the
girls have
massage.
have gotten turned on and gotten
And
themselves
then
off just from the
both
massage.
men and them sometimes won't say nothing, and then when we're done cleaning
Yeah.
the sheets, you find
Yeah, girls are weird. They can do
I
that
just
sort
got-
of thing. It's weird.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
find it. Yeah.
How do you even have time to get hard? The entire time.
Well, they
I'm
don't
sh- I'm
have. They're girls. They
screaming.
don't have
I'm
to
like,
get hard.
Fuck! My last thing on my mind is like,
It
my dick's
depends
getting
on the
hard.
massage, I
Yeah.
guess.
That's true.
It depends on the massage.
That's true. Yeah, 'cause
Depends
that's
on the
the last
person,
thing
what
on my
they're into.
fucking mind. Like,
Or the girl's passed
Yeah.
away. I don't know.
that's true.
That's yeah.
Or she thought it was attractive.
That happens.
She's probably
That
like,
happens.
oh, she's really cute. So
Yeah, like, I
just
mean, like-
let it go.
Every girl's a little
I
gay.
mean,
Every girl's a little gay.
Like, I think
Like,
so.
like even the girl who's not gay and only dates guys can still look at a girl and go, yeah, maybe like a good enough looking
yeah.
girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, Kim Kardashian gives me a massage. I might get a little.
She's old news now. I like a nice young, whatever you fill in the blank, folks. Whatever's the young lady that's popular now.
Billie Eilish?
She's got some big hands. Big old hands, dude.
Yes, she does.
Holy moly! And I can say that now because she's of age. She's got some
Hasn't she been of age?
She is, yeah. People were really going ham, in a really gross way, by the way, when she like turned 18. Anytime like one of those young starlets like finally turns 18, all the creeps on the internet is like, "Woo, she's 18, woo!"
OnlyFans, baby, let's fucking get it.
Everybody who is already touching themselves to this person, like they start going ham on, and yeah.
That's crazy.
So,
So
thanks
people-
to them, I know she is of age.
That's nuts, though. So, damn, that's weird. Have you ever been like crept out with that type of stuff? When like it
Probably
just
a lot.
comes with
oh, because
Literally.
obviously it's such a professional job. I take my job.
Yeah,
seriously.
you do it,
Like
yeah.
I don't tolerate that stuff. So I know what to do when it comes to the situation. And when it happened the third time, I literally made that guy cry so much.
punch him in his nuts.
Like I literally
Nuts,
went.
nuts.
super,
This will be the
like,
last time
deep
this
to the
ever
point
happens.
That I was like, never coming back here ever again. Like I don't even care. That the owner called me because I never get in trouble. So the owner was like, "What happened, Melinda?" And I told him what happened, the story, and he was like, "Well, good for you. I'm glad you did
Yeah.
that because." He's like, you shouldn't have to tolerate that. I'm like, no. And he's like, and he's never coming back here again. I'm like, good, because I made sure he wasn't coming back. Believe me.
Which how'd you make him cry?
I went so deep.
Twisted it. I
Like,
twist.
deep to the point where like he jumped off the table and then he came out and he's like, I don't want to see her again. And I was like, good, that was the whole purpose. I want you to come back.
So after he asked you, you did that. You said no, and then you kept going. You kept going. I think it was.
Yeah,
I've been
because
like,
the
get-
massage was already almost over, so I had to finish. Might as well finish.
You sound like a slut.
Thank you. Thank you. Because I can't. God, it's so suggestive, and I don't want to. I have to bite my tongue because I can't. She's your family and everything. It's very nice. I don't want to make an off-color comment, but my God, the nature of your profession is just. It is.
Well,
it is what it is
you have to
sometimes, and it
tolerate it,
attracts
you
the
know.
creeps. It certainly can. But it's like you're booked up for a year and a half, so it sounds like you've pretty much like you've done a good job finding your like core clientele who are you're comfortable with and they like what you do. Yeah?
I did. So it wasn't easy. Obviously, you have to work for it.
Yeah.
Not everything comes in your hands.
You sound like
She's doing it on
slut.
purpose now. She's doing it, you guys. She's doing it on purpose now.
There's always so many puns.
That's 100% on her.
you guys wanted me to come on here.
Oh,
I did. I am pretty funny.
Wait, so how did you build that clientele though? Like how are you sweeping through the creeps and how are you getting repeat customers and things along those lines?
So when I started, we have the previous owner was a massage therapist, and she was kind of like a mentor to me. So I don't want to mention names, but she was a mentor to me, and I learned from other therapists at my job. So anything that they showed me, I would take, and then I would try to do my own technique, my own style. And then I just kept massaging more people at home, family, friends, and I just kept doing my own thing until I was like, you know what, I'm going to try my best to like really push myself to do more. And I always wanted to know more. So I would read more, or I would like get more information from other people, and then took what they showed me and did my own thing. And then that's kind of how it kind of started. In the beginning, I didn't know my own pressure actually, because everyone would always claim that they were deep clients, but they really weren't deep clients. So I actually overworked myself when I first started. But as time went by, I decided to like try to give myself some goals. Like I gave myself a goal. Every year I was like, okay, this year I want to make a goal. I'm going to be booked for the rest of the year, solid. Like I made a goal every year for myself, and I just kept going, and I was determined to make sure I got my clientele and
So you have the goals set, but how are you reaching those goals though? So like say if are just giving you people and then they request you back, or how are you getting the customers, and why do you think they're coming back? Like,
so they have to give us clientele, because obviously to work on people, the business gives you the clientele. So it's your job to make sure that they come back.
Yeah.
So give a good massage and they're going to come back and book with you.
so why wouldn't
Same as like a barbershop sort of
Yeah.
deal. It's
Yeah.
like,
Like, you know,
but why would someone not want to go back to a certain person?
if the massage sucked, they're not going to want to come back.
Oh, you didn't give them
or
you didn't check 'em off.
like, or, you know,
you have to be good at your job, I imagine.
Yeah,
if you can feel somebody out and give them a good massage right off the bat, like the massages are also probably going to get better the more you learn that person and
Exactly.
they become a repeat customer.
And if it's the beginning and you started, it's going to take time for you to build, you know, where you need to go and get to. It took me time. I'm going to say I won't say it took me that long to get booked, about maybe 4 months in.
Damn.
It's when I started to really start getting more clientele, and it just kept coming back. And
That's
it was
good.
referrals, and, you know, more referrals. And I just kept going, and I just kept doing my thing. And that was it.
Nice. Yeah. So don't you guys have like is it Yelp, or is it like what's like the reviews are at? Because you have like 1 million of them on there, don't you?
It's on the website. It's La Rose Muscular Therapy.
It's right here, guys.
La Rose Muscular Therapy. That's where I work. They have a new website, so you can definitely check out the feedback there and from all the therapists. And
So does that feedback help you out, like the owner and stuff like that, or
It
is
does.
it like a employee of the month type of thing?
we don't do that over there. But what they do is they'll print out like the feedback from all the clients, and then we get to read what they had said about us. And it kind of helps us out to know what we need to work on, or, you know, just hear the feedback is important. Like for me, it's important. I like to hear feedback, whether it's negative or not.
encouraging.
Like it's just, it makes you feel more appreciated too in what you do for work.
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, even like with the podcast, when people say stuff to me, like out and about, it was cool. Yeah, so yeah, it's more like referral stuff like that. Like this how it happened with Alfred. And he was like, "Oh, do you know anybody who's a massage therapist?" And I was like, "Yeah, actually, my aunt." And then that's how it comes about. So you think that's mostly how it happens too? Just that right there.
It's definitely referrals. I don't have a website, so obviously if I did, I'd probably have way more people. I was working from home, but I'm no longer doing that because now I'm working extra.
Oh, nice. Wait, so you can have your own site at the place as well, or?
Well, if some people work and do their thing on the side, like massage is still on the side. Like you can still work where you work, and you can still do your own thing if you want to. Like they don't tell you can't do it. So
So, oh, nice. Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
Like, because do some places not allow you to do stuff on the side?
Yeah, like for instance, like if you wanted to do your own business, it has to be like a certain amount of radius away from the building because they don't want you to steal their clientele that they gave you when you were working there.
I mean, that makes sense. I mean, do you think? I mean, that must have happened in the past. Is why they do that apparently now.
Yeah.
But does that happen often? Like a lot of people go there and then they leave and do their own thing.
Yeah, it's kind of like up and down. So like, let's say we'll hire a therapist and they'll probably be there for like a month or two, maybe 3. And then you slowly start seeing them kind of leave and then they're gone.
They're trying to steal clients and stuff.
No, they just leave. And then the clientele that was going to those certain therapists get pissed. And then they end up leaving because they like that therapist that they saw. And then that kind of ruins business, you know? So then you got to retry again and get more people. So it's like it comes and goes all the time over there.
Yeah, I'm sure. Is everybody booked their spot like for how long you are, or is it just like you, or is it?
I want to say now. In the beginning, everybody was still new. So like some of them are like probably a year and a half in now. A lot of the therapists, but they are doing really, really well. I also train at my job.
You train other
therapists that need
out.
the extra training on like hips and lower back or whatever it is that they need.
So what's your schedule? Are you there like when you go in, when you leave? Does it depend on your schedule and stuff like that, or is it same thing every day?
For the training or for my like regular day for myself?
Regular day for yourself.
Monday through Thursdays I'm there. I start Mondays like 7:55 in the morning, and then I'm there till like 6, and then Tuesdays I'm there 7:55, and then I'm out by like 6 o'clock as well. Wednesday I'm there like 11:15, and I'm there till sometimes 8:30. Depends on my last client if I have a 90-minute or not. And then Thursdays I'm there. Yeah, Thursday I'm there now. I used to be there later. Now I'm there 11:30 till 8 o'clock. Sometimes 8:30. And
Who's
then
going
I work
that late?
every other Saturday
Wait, so why are people going that fucking late to get a massage?
at night
Yeah,
because people are working.
it's intense. Are you like more tired at nighttime, or again you're full?
So
If you're full strength.
in the beginning, I was really exhausted because I've always had like 6 clients every day. When I first started, I've never had less than 6 clients. I've been doing that for 6 years now. I've been a massage therapist for 6 years.
Wow. Damn, that flies.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what are you like icing your hands in between sets?
My hands don't hurt.
In between sets.
The funny part is my hands don't hurt, and I do deep work every day.
So what hurts the most?
Honestly, my hips and my lower back.
I
Those
was
are
gonna
like
say
my
your probably
main-
your back is probably taking a beat.
because I'm over like upper body use, and then I'm constantly having to bend, squat all the time, where I have to have good body mechanics. And half the time, let's be serious, a lot of us don't really have good body mechanics. We tend to forget about
We know what
putting
they
our
are.
head down
We
or
don't
putting our
apply
head
it.
up, you know. So it happens. Like, we're not perfect. So yeah, usually my lower back and my hips are my area.
So what are you doing to stay? Just like you said, it's tough to even work out. So what are you doing to stay active and recover for yourself?
So I wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning
What?
every day, and
That's
I actually
that
go
too.
running twice a week. And I go for like half hour, come back, and then I'll exercise for like another 40 minutes, and then get ready for work, and then I'll leave and head out the door.
That's nuts.
Yeah, you get that early morning workout, and that's the best because you don't want to do it after a long
No,
day of
by
work,
the time
especially
I'm
doing
done-
physical works.
Yeah, no,
yeah,
but-
I know. You got to get it done in the morning, otherwise it isn't gonna get done.
When I come home, the first thing I want to do is just lay down for like 15, 20 minutes. I'll
and you
like,
can't because you got to cook or clean something.
and then get ready for the next day. So it's like, I'd rather do it in the morning, get it
Yeah, for
done,
sure.
and just be done.
Yeah, I mean, do you have like a favorite body part to work on?
When I work, honestly, I like everything. But if I really could choose, I love to do hips and lower back. That's like my to-go spot.
Why? Why is that?
Because there's so much to do. And not that the upper body doesn't have a lot.
It's a problem area
It's
from
the
work.
problem area for work. And mostly it just depends on the client, to be honest. Because I'll ask the client, what do you want to focus on today? And majority of my clients say hip and lower back. So that's probably why I would say it's my favorite. Because that's the majority of what I do most.
Do you have like something you hate working on?
Oh, God, yeah. I have a few that I'm like, don't come back to me. And they still come back.
So what would it be? Obviously, the jerk off, that's the number one hated for
Clearly.
you. The dick. Then
It's the ones that come in and they suck the energy out of you.
Oh, that's
Like the ones it's like, holy shit, when is this massage going to be over? Like, this guy is sucking the life out of me right now that he drains me. Like, they drain me.
like they don't have not good conversationalists while it's happening.
No, it's just
Depressing.
they'll come in with like a negative vibe, and
know.
then when the vibes are not there, like it just throws everything off in the massage
know
for me.
exactly what you mean.
That to try to focus and like really like give a good massage, I'm like, oh my god, I just want this to be over already. Like he needs to go.
so
And
the
it
vibe
sucks because they keep coming back, and then they're booked with you, so it's like you can't kick
There's
them
some
out.
people they walk in with a negative energy. They don't have a positive
sense
thing
it.
to say. They don't have a nothing. And it's,
Yeah, that for sure. But man, do you have like a specific thing you don't like working on, like feet or?
Oh no, I like everything. I have nothing. I love feet.
I know. That's what you meant. I thought she.
Yeah.
I love feet. I love feet. Hey.
Hey,
You sound like a
hey,
slut.
hey.
That's
We're selling pictures, folks.
stuff.
Any of you creeps out there, and we know you're watching.
She's like, does she really now? What does her site again? I'm booking. I'm booking now.
I love feet. That's a
I-
t-shirt. That's
I
merch.
do-
We should.
I love feet.
I fucking hate when you touch my feet. It always hurts.
I'm not a fan.
Oh,
I'm the exact
hurts.
opposite. I'm ticklish.
Oh,
I
that shit
got a
hurts,
ticklish.
bro.
Yeah.
There's a trick to that. You got to go firm, you know?
You gonna beat the hell out of my feet?
Bro, she be fucking my feet up.
Yeah.
Because
That's
you
probably what I
need
need.
Yeah. Well, I had
have
plantar
plantar
fasciitis
fasciitis.
before, but she every time it should be killing. That's what do you think's my worst? Probably my feet.
Your feet.
My feet always be hurting.
Yeah, your feet.
What
Definitely.
do you see the most from like because we've talked a lot about like athletes and people who are very, very active in getting massages. Do you have clients that have just kind of regular run of the mill sort of desk jobs and things like that?
Oh, yeah.
What's their biggest? I imagine for them they must have a lot
Upper
of
body.
neck, like sitting at the computer, craning
Yep.
their neck. That's got to be a big
A
thing.
lot of neck. A lot of them get like migraines, headaches, you know, all that good stuff. Ooh,
That's gonna be a drop. A lot of neck.
A lot of neck.
shoulders.
You see that clip of the white guy on NFL, like the college football thing? It's like when she's on the period, he's like, "Not today, baby girl. I want that neck."
I have seen that. Yeah,
That shit is mad funny. But yeah, so their necks are always messed up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Neck, shoulders. Desk job people is always majority is that, or depending on how their posture is too. Sometimes it can be
huge.
their lower back. Sometimes it might even be a little on the hip because it's the way they're sitting. And if you're like sitting like this with your shoulders like this, spreaded, then everything is just kind of goes. So you got to do the whole body.
So you're saying, yeah. So you're saying you have repeat customers. So how often are you seeing these people? Like, do they come once a week? Do they
I have
come-
some clients that come every 2 weeks.
Oh, they say twice a week. I was
Sorry.
like, damn.
Every bi-weekly, and then I have some clients that come like every 3 weeks. It depends what they need work on. Like if I tell you, hey, I need you to come back in 3 weeks.
I was
this is really bad.
doing
Like-
bi-weekly for a little while.
Yeah.
I was trying to get my bench up.
But normally it's every 4 to 6 weeks.
So he's
once
saying
a
he was trying to get his bench up. Do you think that benefits him? Like, do you think that will actually get his bench up? Like benching more.
Well, I'm
weight?
not taking steroids, so I need something to help heal my muscles.
Yeah, you agree with that? So like,
Yeah, I mean, you have to go like obviously in moderation and like your
Yeah.
form. Like you have to watch your form. Like, I think with most people who work out, don't watch how they're lifting or how they're working, and then their formation is off. So it throws everything else off. So then when you come in half the time, they're like, "Oh, why does this always bother me when I work out?" And it's because it's the way
you're
that
doing
you're
it wrong.
working out, and you're not. It's like proper body mechanics again. Like if you don't have the proper body mechanics of using how you're lifting over your head or
Yeah, and
whatever it is that
you
you're
can't
doing.
you can't really fix that with massage. That's something like they have to do kind of on their own. Your area of expertise is like, okay, you've worked this out properly, you've damaged the muscle the
Yep.
way you're supposed to. Now it's my time to go in and heal
And
it,
heal it.
help heal it for you.
Yeah, at best of my capabilities of what I can do. I mean, obviously, too, people expect you to do it in one session, and that doesn't
Right.
work that way. Like,
do you think? My question for that was like, I don't know why I thought this, but obviously I'm wrong. You're booked for a year and a half. I thought like people would probably show up one time and then never come back, or like it would be tough for people to convince them to.
Probably a bit of
they
that.
need it.
I know that probably sounds mean what I'm about to say, but I don't have that problem.
Hell yeah. No, talk your shit. It's cool. Talk your shit.
I
It's-
have
it's
to
po-
say,
It's polite. Yeah. No, it's polite to brag on this podcast. It's totally cool.
I'm very blessed. I'm very blessed. And like I said, I get clients, and because I read a lot, and like I said, I also talk to a lot of people who know more about massages too, have more experience than I have. I take what they give me, and then again, I try to do my best to help my clients when I see them.
No, for
So
sure.
I don't think it's an issue for me. For other therapists, it might be for a little bit for them, because again, it's
There's a difference for everybody, stuff like
different.
that.
Everybody has their specialty too. So like you have to kind of go with what you specialize in a little bit. And I think that's probably why I always do very well and keep my clients out, because I do a lot of deep work. And at my job, we barely have deep therapists. Like it's like maybe 3 of us that do deep
Really?
work. And
Why is that? Like, why wouldn't they want to specialize in deep?
because they don't want to get tired. And they don't want to hurt their hands. And some people don't know how to use their hands properly, where they go deep right away, and then by the end of the session or by like the end of the week, they're tired. Like they overused.
So there's like a technique of how to do it.
Over the time, you end up realizing it. Like I said in the beginning, I didn't know if I can actually do deep for the rest of the time being, because I was getting tired. Probably like by the end of the day, I was like exhausted. Like all I wanted to do was just go to sleep. And then I would wake up and I'm like, oh my God, am I going to be able to do this the next day? It was.
So you had doubts in the beginning? Like,
Yeah,
you wanted to
like-
continue doing it?
Yeah, like I was like, I don't know if I could do this deep work. Like I might have to do Swedish. And I'm like, I don't want to do Swedish. Like it's boring. Like
What do you recommend for people whose necks are sore from going to a lot of metal shows? Same thing as the office people.
like deep work.
Hey, like a lot of head banging. The necks are sore. Necks and upper back are sore from a lot of.
I'd say like about a mix. You could do like actually a mixture of both, like deep and deep
'Cause I have
tissue
people
work,
I can
like a
recommend to
mixture.
you.
She's booked for the next year and a half. They gotta wait.
I don't think you're gonna get in with me, but I have people that I can refer you to.
Okay, that's just as good. Just as good.
Or they can wait.
Right.
Or you can try and wait and see if you can get in.
Well, I want to send them to the best, And if you're booked up for a year and a half, clearly you're doing something right,
You know, it's the passion too. Like I think for
I was gonna
me or
say, it
anybody
definitely
that
seems like you've found something you're passionate about.
I
Like-
love it.
Like the second you said like you didn't care about going back to school to learn because you don't, but like when you said you found massage and you couldn't learn enough about it, like that's when you can tell someone's really found something they click with. It's like when somebody said like, because most people don't. School's kind of counterintuitive in this way, where it's like, what are the chances we're all going to be interested in math, science, history, and English? None of, but you do inevitably get attracted towards something. But most people, that thing isn't facilitated for you in school the way it is right now. So it's like you can tell when someone's really found that thing is because they're like, I need to learn everything about this.
And the thing is too, like any profession or anybody that has a career, I'm sure you're going to do your profession and career. Like you want to do something that you're going to want to do for the rest of your life, where you're not going to complain in the morning. Oh my God, I got to get up and I have to go to work today. Like I didn't want to be that person.
Yeah.
Like I didn't want to wake up in the morning and be like, oh my God, I really have to go to work today.
I feel like you're going to
Like,
your job.
I go to work and literally if you ask anybody at my job, like I'm always happy. I'm always smiling. Like I love my job so much that
You feel like I'm going to go help people
I
today.
leave happy at the same time. Like I want to do that every day. Like I don't want to leave with like, ugh, like today was like a stupid ass day. Like I'm not doing this again. Like,
You probably have clients you like look forward to too.
oh my God, yes. Like, I love all my clients.
That's great.
I like all my clients are talkative. They love to talk.
What could be better?
And it's like it makes the massage even like go by even, and then you come attached to them because they're like your friends in
6
a
a
way.
day,
And
you
like,
said.
yeah. 6
That's
a
a
day.
full day.
a day.
Imagine booking yourself for 6 people you couldn't stand.
Oh my God.
Um,
I think about that sometimes.
Willie still goes to you too?
Yes, I still see Willie.
Shout out Willie G, baby. Jacked as fuck.
Yes.
Have I met him?
No,
Has he been on the pod?
huge. He's gonna come on the podcast. Alan's
Fill up the whole frame.
bro. Pig.
Fernando's
Yeah,
dad.
Fernando. Yeah, he doesn't really know him.
Oh,
He doesn't
okay.
know. No.
Well,
Yeah, I'll show you this picture.
shout out to Natalia, our cousin Perez. She's the one that referred me to Fernando first.
Oh, really?
And then that's how I ended up massaging Willie and his wife. Actually, his wife,
Bro, look at
pretty much the whole family actually come.
Jesus, Mary. He's huge.
They
old. He's like in his 40s.
No, he's 51.
Looks amazing for 51.
Yeah.
Bro, he's
He don't look his age, that's for sure.
Willie.
Willie GTV. Yeah.
Shout out to Willie G, dude.
Yeah, he loves the podcast. He'll be watching.
Does he?
Yeah.
Shout out to Willie, dude.
Jacked as hell. And Nano too, but Nano be looking good too.
Nano's getting big.
Hell, yeah, definitely is. He says on that meal plan is making a difference. He
Oh,
said.
yeah.
It does.
But one thing I like that you do too. We haven't done it in a while, but the rocks, that shit was
My
cool.
hot rocks?
Yeah.
So, yeah, hot rocks is just to help relax the muscles just a little bit more.
Is that just for a Swedish massage?
That's for Swedish. You can actually use it in the beginning before you start your massage to soften up the muscles a little bit, and then you can start doing your regular massage.
We haven't done that in man long.
No.
I've never had it done.
It feels
Like
nice.
afraid
Not
of hot
everyone
rocks,
likes it
right?
because they complain it's too hot. But
Yeah, I
know how to
imagine that's
use it,
where I'd
obviously,
fall in.
so.
Yeah, I think that'd be with me.
I liked it. Yeah. I don't know why. I
Hot
liked
rocks
it.
are mostly used like for people who want to have like a Swedish massage.
No,
Because
just
it's more
get in there and
That's
beat
probably
me
why
up.
we don't do it because we don't want to do the Swedish massage.
Just
I
get
think
just
the
get
only
in
one
there
I
and put
ever
your elbow
actually
on
done
my
it to
back.
was your mom, my
Yeah.
sister. Yeah.
Yeah, she definitely doesn't like that pain of it. So are you kind of like a stickler now? So say like if you're going on a date with a guy or something like that and is getting like a little bit romantic and he tries to give you a massage, you're like, oh,
You're doing it
suck."
wrong?
Yeah, the fucking worst.
You're never gonna
first
get anywhere
date?
with that.
No, I'm saying generally, if it got to that point, like, are you like a stickler now? You're like, oh, you're not doing it right.
Does a guy ever try to give you a massage and it's like,
You suck.
I honestly, I dated a massage therapist. It was my ex. Two
You
exes
guys
ago.
can kill each other. You guys get mad at each other.
He was a great therapist. I'm not gonna lie, he was great.
No, I'm saying, I guess, like, cause you guys know, like, the pressure points and the power points. You guys are so strong. If you ever get mad at each other, you can be like, you motherfucker, dead.
No, I actually I hadn't had that opportunity. So maybe I should try.
But you could, right? Don't you know, like, the pressure
yeah.
points and shit? You could
Oh, yeah.
definitely.
you could knock somebody out like that? Really? Wait, you actually can?
Oh, yeah.
Could it happen?
Oh, yeah.
Could you do it
Yes.
off camera to me?
If you want me to do it right now, I can.
Oh, let's do it. It's a good TikTok.
Or on camera if it'd be good footage.
Do it. Do it.
Go ahead, knock me out.
All right, what's happening? What are we doing here? How would you do it? Where would you do it? His neck?
Is it the neck like in the
Trigger
movies?
points anywhere. Pressure points anywhere. You can do it in the middle of your thumb. In between
Do it, do it, do it.
here. You could do it in the side of
Do it
your
on his hand.
neck.
Do it
Do it
on
on my
his
hand. All right, that's enough. Thank you. That hurts.
Would the neck hurt more or is it the same thing?
Oh no, the
Yeah.
neck is worse.
Yeah, I have a sore neck right now.
wanna try the neck?
seriously. No, thank you.
Mind you, that's just a trigger point. That's not even like my deepest.
Yeah, that's not even like I've had people do like worse ones than that, but that was just She was trying not to hurt me, and it was still like
Actually trying
I don't.
not to.
After like half a second, I'm like I don't want any more of that.
Yeah, so like, no, but yeah, so like, are you just like are you kind of like a Nazi now? Or you're like, oh, don't even touch me, you suck.
Honestly, if the guy really wanted to like massage me, I would let him do it because.
But if you suck though, are you like gonna say something? Or are
She's
you
gonna
like,
roll her eyes and let him
I'm
do
gonna
it.
be like, oh, can you just go a little bit more? Because I like deep pressure. Like I want you to kill me. Like I want you to go in there.
What are we talking about here?
Sister?
Dig, dig,
You sound like a
dig, dig,
slut.
dig, dig,
Me too. Get in there deep.
dig in there. And I don't even care. Like if it hurts, I don't even care if I'm like, ow, keep going because I need it.
Yeah, really dig me out.
You sound like a slut.
But like someone who doesn't know anything though, like say if
I
it
don't
was like
want to be mean. I'm not a mean person. I'm very nice.
yeah, like a regular Joe Schmo, he's just like, you're like,
No, I probably would have been honestly. I probably would do that. I'd probably be like, "Why are you like touching me for?" Because first of all, like if it was like even like the third, fourth date, let's just say, and we go out somewhere and they're like, "Oh, I really want to like massage your feet." Like everyone loves to massage my feet. Like they love my feet,
it wouldn't be me.
and I'm like, listen. I don't know you in that level, so I don't think I want you.
You're
to
selling
touch my
pictures
feet
out
right
there,
now.
folks.
Well, I'm saying like if it got to
You
that
hit
point, though,
everyone.
like,
I would probably tell
Everyone
them no
wants to
because
massage
I
your
don't
feet.
think I don't want someone to massage me and then they don't know what they're doing.
yeah, so I'm saying,
Yeah.
so you are the massage
Yeah,
Nazi
I
now.
kind of.
You want the massage?
In the beginning, no, because I didn't know what I was doing and I wasn't really obviously a massage therapist. But now, yeah, I'm a little bit pick and choosy.
Damn, now I gotta think. If I ever talk to a massage therapist, I'm like, damn, you gotta teach me first to know how to do it.
How many
How
do you
about they're
know?
like, hey, I kind of want to learn just so I can help you out more. Are you gonna teach
Why
them?
not?
You'll
Yeah.
teach them.
I love to teach, so yeah, I wouldn't mind doing it.
But would the need? Would you be able to teach someone like on you, or would like you need?
I could do either way.
So like say you want to teach me? I have to do it on Bo, and then you're teaching me how to do it, or can I do it on you and you're teaching me what to do on you?
Whatever way it's easier for you too to learn. Like if you can't learn by me doing it to you or you doing it to him, vice versa, then I'll do whatever way it will help you so that you can learn. I want you to learn. For me, it's like even at work, like I want the therapist to grow. I want them to kind of to be at my level, but even better than me. Like I want them to be great, just like I am. Like I love therapists to learn more, just like I learned.
So
Who I am. Like
So, I want to give a
I like
quick
growth.
tutorial to any guys here who want to give a girl a massage. What are some tips and tricks to give a little nice massage? Not to be professional, but just, what would you tell them? What's the keys here?
Yeah.
A little neck rub or something like that, or they're in the bed. Just like, oh, give me a massage, babe. How does a guy give a perfect massage for that type of thing?
don't go so hard in the beginning because you don't know what their pressure is, first of all. So
Unless
you
it's
kind of
you,
want to
then go wicked hard right in the beginning.
Just like circular motions, like move your fingers around, your palms around the area, and ask them, how does this feel? And if they say, oh, it feels good, and if they want a little bit more, then kind of move a little bit more to really feel it. You want to feel the muscles, obviously, but
Are you a massager, Bo, to girls?
Sure. Yeah, I dabble.
Do you feel weird when you're doing it? Sometimes you're like,
No.
I know what I'm doing, or
No, I'm pretty comfortable touching a girl.
not that. I'm saying like, me too. I'm just saying no, but like you never thought like, am I doing this right or like?
Oh
that?
yeah,
Like,
no, I don't dwell too hard on that. Because I know I'm not a professional, and she knows I'm not a professional, and we both know I'm just doing this to lead towards sex. So it's not really. Yeah, we're not taking it too serious.
I think if you just do it without you asking, it'll be better because it's coming out more.
Yeah, I don't.
More natural.
Yeah, I don't do it. I don't do. Would you like?
Yeah, like I don't think you should
it's-
ask. Be like, hey, can I rub
Yeah,
your
if
neck?
it-
I think you should just do it. And
The
that's
signs are usually there. You can move towards it without,
Do I feel tight?
Yeah, you're tight as shit.
I mean, I'm really gonna need my neck is ridiculous right now. It's bad.
Yeah.
Closed doors, guys.
I forgot what I was gonna fucking hit, but yeah, no, cause I don't know. Sometimes it's like, all right, do I have to go fucking harder here? Or am I just being a little like, is it circular motions or up and down? What are we doing here?
Whatever you move your hands and your body, you go with it. Like you go with the feel of it. So if you feel like, oh, maybe I should use a little bit of fingers or a little bit of like that. I know it didn't sound appropriate. Sorry, guys. But move around, circular motions, rub.
So would you do? What would you recommend though? Hands or like your palms?
I would recommend like the
Your fingers?
hand,
Whole
the
hand.
whole hand.
Whole hand.
Whole hand, finger, palm, the whole.
Like if you can even like knead a little bit with your hands, like going like this, give some friction, kind of helps.
Where would you recommend if I'm doing it to a girl? Neck, lower back, ass.
Her
what
pussy.
am I doing? Pussy.
Well,
But
clearly
neck-
not pussy.
You might end up like Deshaun Watson real quick.
That can be on your own terms.
Yeah.
What would you recommend? Am I doing the neck first? Am I
I
doing
start
lower
with
back?
the neck.
I would start with the neck, yes, and then go your way. Travel down.
They got people. They got to chat to mark this one and be like, all right, how to.
How to? Yeah.
How
Oh,
to.
yeah.
Yeah. Give it like a little.
Unless she's
it-
like,
yeah, give it
really,
like a little time mark in
unless
the
she's asking
description.
you, I really want you to like massage this, then massage what she's telling you.
Right.
And that's it.
I've never had a girl be like, massage my feet. I don't know how I would feel about that.
Don't do it. If you
Massage your
don't want to,
feet. I've had it. Yeah, I've done it.
Don't do it.
I'll do the massage. I'm not a feet guy, but I'll do the massaging of the feet. My father used to ask me to do it quite a bit.
To him?
Yeah. When I was
I would be
younger.
like, fuck no. If my dad ever tells me, massage my feet, no. Fuck no. Not touching your feet, buddy. I'm not even touching a girl's feet. Never mind my dad's feet.
You're not touching a girl's feet?
I don't know. I'm not feet.
He's not a
I
I'm
don't
not even a
have
feet guy. I'll put a foot in my mouth. I'll put a foot in my mouth, not
sound like
care
a
about it. Shout out to the ladies who've had their feet in my mouth. There's like
Hey.
2 of them, maybe.
You're like the emoji guy.
You guys are famous, whatever that is.
No, I'm not saying naming names, but they know who they are, and they're watching. I know you are.
Yeah, I don't know how I'd feel. I don't know. I don't think I would do it. But like, what's like a feet trick though? Because this is the tutorial right here now. So like guys, the top under their what the fuck is that?
Lathering.
What?
Lather the foot.
So
I
you're
mean,
just,
for the
you're
love of
lubing that shit up
Christ.
and you're just fucking.
I mean, I didn't say lube, but but some cream, lotion,
That's literally what you just
Lather.
like. This is my foot. You just
So you just take the foot and you just kind of, especially if they're ticklish, you want to give firm pressure. You can even go like this, up and down, strokes,
So
rubbing with the palms, using the fingers, really
Just like
getting
that.
in there and really like feeling the foot and the muscles.
I'm a fucking lather next time.
You're like, listen, I'm done.
And they
What do
say-
you What do you use? Was it KY? What do you use?
Oh, I love you. No, I do not use that.
She has a whole fucking like thing around her fucking.
You
The
the
belt.
Batman utility
We
belt?
have a holster. It's called a holster, and that's where we put our lotion or our oil. I use at work we use gel, massage gel, and lotion, which I don't like their lotion, but whatever.
I used to get he used to use like the heated stuff, like whatever, like the warm heated
Yeah, like
really good. Recommend
honestly,
if you
for
have
massage,
you have the
like, even
opportunity.
for deep work, it's better to use cream.
That's
Because
what-
you have
yeah, that's
you have
what it
a
was.
better glide. And it actually, gets in there a little bit more.
Do you have to use the stuff they give you, or you just don't want to
Yeah,
waste
like
money?
that's what they have, so we have to use whatever they give us. At home, it's
Why-
different. I have my own stuff.
So why are they doing that? Is it cheaper or something? Probably. You think?
Probably for the business, I guess. They use Jergens.
Yeah.
Or
Jergens.
Jergens.
I am familiar with the
Jergens,
stuff.
Whatever.
I don't know if that's at all.
Jergens.
Jergens.
Dope.
Jergens lotion.
Jergens lotion.
Lotion? Jergens?
I use olive.
I
So, like
Aveeno,
at
whatever.
work, because I don't like their lotion, I use both. So I'll use a little
That
bit
is
of the
hilarious.
gel and I'll use a little bit of the lotion.
that a
and
lotion company is
I have a
named
better
Jergens,
glide
by the way.
at work. But yeah.
Ass tutorial. What are we doing there? Am I lathering her ass too?
Now we're getting into the important questions here.
Yeah.
We're getting into the really important stuff.
Okay.
What do we do?
On your butt?
For the glutes.
No, for the girl.
For the
I'm
girls.
doing a
glutes.
girl's.
I'm touching the
Here,
girls'
rub
glutes.
the butt however you want.
No, you're gonna.
That's
you're-
already what I'm
No,
doing.
Yeah,
no,
we need
I
the
want a professional.
answer.
Yeah,
We need
I
the
want to
professional
actually have her go, that was nice, and also fixed my ass or whatever.
answer. Yeah.
Okay, you guys are asking for too much now.
Why?
You know what I
Can't get the
mean.
secrets?
You know what I mean. What do you do when you massage
When I
an ass?
massage the glute, it's a lot of friction. Friction.
Me, yeah,
Yeah, exactly. I need to know.
I know. You got to use a lot of KY
Effervescing,
because
you
to
know.
break down the friction.
Effervescing, kneading, petrissaging.
What the hell is that? What's that last word you just said?
Kneading.
Petrissage?
No, petrissage. What the fuck?
Petrissaging is like you take the muscle and you kind of pull up and down the muscles, up and down, like pull. So it's like friction.
That's what you're doing to the
Kind of
ass.
like I'll take your arm, for instance, and I'll do this, and I'm kind
Yeah.
of going like.
You taking the
And that's what
cheek.
you're doing to her ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Well, how do you
rub,
do it to
or
her
you
ass?
can
Taking
go
the
like
cheek,
this,
fingers in the crack,
or you can go
pulling the
like
muscles.
this, it's kneading,
It's
all
funny.
that.
I feel like she'd be like, "What the fuck? Oh, it feels so good though." But she's probably like, "What
Because
is he
that's
doing?"
because
It's
that's what
gonna-
I'm going for.
It's gonna feel
I'm-
good because you're using lotion. And
That's
you're
but
using
that's kind of what I'm going for. Is I want it to be like, oh, he just wants an opportunity to touch my ass, but then suddenly, holy
yeah,
shit, my
obviously-
ass feels great.
And obviously, you're not gonna like kill them either because it's.
Well, that's after, but
Yeah, I want that shock factor and be like, "What's he doing, little creep?" And then like after, be
How
like,
does my
wow,
ass
that
feel
was
so
so
good right
amazing."
now?
Although I have Natalia has a story for that. If you ever guys want to add that.
next time you're on the pod,
Time you're
Natalia.
on the pod to
I want to be here for that one, by the way. But invite me for one of those.
She has a
Those are
story
fun.
about what I did to her ass. Oh, and so
What?
Tobias.
What a fun way to
shout out to
word
Tasha
that.
Zapata. My
Natalia's got a story for what I did to her ass.
They have stories for you guys.
I want.
That's actually.
all of
See
them.
if she answers the phone. Hold on.
Okay.
You gonna put her? You gonna tap her into the pod? Yeah. Oh, that'd be
my
great.
Lord, hilarious.
Can you imagine?
She should
If she answers, I'm gonna pee my pants.
There it is, right there, right on the board. That'll be great. I can't wait. I hope it works. I hope.
Who are you calling for?
That's all.
Natalia, you're gonna call.
you would.
So what did she do to your ass that was so great?
Is this Natalia's number? I have a new phone, so I don't know if it's.
You gotta ask her. That's why you gotta ask
Shit.
Natalia the question. She's gonna.
Oh my God! Please pick up.
Try Sasha.
You,
Yo. What the fuck is that?
Those are dogs.
my dog.
You're on the pod. Can I talk? You're
Full disclosure.
Yeah, you're on the podcast. Melinda is here. I'm
No,
go-
guys, shut up.
she said that you have a funny story about her massaging your ass.
I started massaging my ass. Melinda?
Yeah.
Oh boy, I don't know. She's massaged my butt a couple times.
So let's hear some of the gory details then.
What was so funny about it?
What's the funny story?
The funny part is she was bruised up. She was bruised all over her ass.
What were the bruises from, Natalia?
Deep work.
From the deep tissue.
Oh, it was from the massage, not okay. All right. I thought she had bruises on her ass as she walked into the massage with bruises on her ass.
Oh no, I got bruises from the massage.
But that deep? It's deep like that?
Yeah.
Was it worth it? Is it worth it though, Natalia?
Yeah, my butt felt so much bigger.
See, that's what we're saying.
Is that what it does?
It
Natalia,
felt so much like bigger and like it's just like a release because it was so tight.
Mm-hmm.
It was like she unlocked all the hard work you did with squats.
Pretty much.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, she's. Oh, but I was gonna say, but because we were asking Melinda, what are like the tips and tricks? So say like if I was gonna hook up with a girl, how to be like massage a girl's ass? Where it may seem weird at first, but then you're like, God damn, this guy knows what he's doing.
I'm dead.
Like I think, like she's probably like, what is he doing, chopping my ass? You're like, oh my God, this feels
That's
amazing.
an odd technique, but my God, if it doesn't feel fucking amazing.
Would you be impressed, Natalia, if a guy did that? You're like, okay, well, this guy's been a little fucking weird at first, and then you're like, wow.
If he starts massaging my butt,
But like how Melinda does though.
I mean,
like,
Like Melinda?
You're down
Yeah, like-
for it. It's not like
you said you felt good after your ass felt nice. So if a
I
guy
mean,
does that, are you like, what
I
the
guess
fuck?
if he has magical hands like Melinda, that's
She
cool.
said they're
My hands
magical.
are magical.
She said
They
they're
are magical.
Yeah, that's what we're saying. We're like, we need these tricks so like we can wow these girls out there. Like, wow, Effie and Bo know what they're doing.
Really, they've got magical hands. The fingers on Bo and Effie are really something.
Well, Natalia has been a client for a lot of our guests lately. So, Natalia, we caught you out a left guard out of nowhere. What would you say to anybody who's thinking about getting a massage from Melinda?
I would highly recommend it. I just carry a lot of stress, I guess, like in my upper body, like on my neck and shoulders. And every time I see her, I just feel so much lighter.
Yeah. No.
So I would 10 out of 10 recommend.
Thank you.
What an endorsement, huh?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Family or not, she's gonna tell the truth.
Yeah, she seems.
And she got strong
Pretty
hands,
honest.
so like
So we've heard.
if
Yeah.
you like it to go, if you want her to be, a little more aggressive, she will be. If you want her to do a little bit lighter, but
Any pressure.
Yeah, she
any
told us
pressure.
she can inflict bruises with just one massage.
I really can.
yeah,
She almost just killed Bo.
She hit me with a pressure point right on my hand. I almost passed out right here on the
oh
pod.
my gosh, yeah,
Natalia, he
It's
asked
so
for
funny.
it. He asked for it.
yeah.
I was willing. I
Yeah,
consent.
no, for sure. So that was a quick call to Natalia. Thank you for picking up, Natalia. We wanted to hear that ass bruise story. So we'll link up with a podcast soon.
Okay.
All right, peace.
Bye, guys.
Peace. Yeah. So how's Natalia? She a screamer?
Natalia, oh my gosh, she is a screamer.
I bet she is.
Isn't David too?
David doesn't get deep work. I'm sorry, David, but you're a winner.
Oh, you're a Swedish guy, Dave.
I love you.
Whoever
but
Dave is, I don't.
My cousin.
Yeah, he's our cousin, one of our 3,000 cousins.
The one that was here pretty much the last, 2 podcasts you had going on?
David? I forgot what episode it was, but it was him, Jerry,
I have to
David.
catch up. I have a lot of you in my backlog.
Yeah, but pumping out a lot of episodes.
David
And,
can't
yeah.
handle pressure. He's very, very light.
Some can't.
So
I need it though. That's like I said. I liked when I'd walk in and it's like, dude, beat me up, beat up my muscles because I know an hour later once I'm out of here, like
It's just the
it does
benefits.
feel so much better.
Yeah.
It really
Benefits of it at the
it
end,
makes a
what you want.
huge difference.
So lathering the ass too. Got it. Put that in my fucking the bank. So the feet. What else would be a good one? How about if you want to massage her breasts? Is it too hard? Nice with it? Do you recommend it? Might punch her a lung? Do you not recommend it?
I don't recommend it at all. No.
Not even Swedish?
I think if you're gonna do that, you might want to do Swedish. Yeah, and your personal
Okay,
time.
all right. So go.
course.
So you don't. I was gonna say you don't recommend me touching them at all.
No, I mean like, like don't kill them.
Facts.
just
Okay.
don't
They're
go.
sensitive.
Like
You know.
be light,
Pinching and twisting the nipples though. That's okay still.
Sure.
I'm
your
big
thing,
on.
Oh, you go for
I'm
it.
big on grabbing. I'm big on cupping from behind and doing
If
like the
you like doing
they
that,
almost
you-
like they were mine. Like I have her stand in front of me and I cup from behind.
I just
and I like to
fucking
do.
scratch them sometimes.
Yeah.
I actually, maybe you don't fucking cut your.
Whatever your flavor is.
If you're doing, I'm assuming you have female clients as well. Do you touch their breasts
No.
at all?
No.
Is that like just like the
disappointing.
rules? Because why? Like
You can
you touch
but
my
you
like
can,
pecs, but
not all females are gonna let you do that.
do some request it though.
Yes, depending on what it is. Like, say for
Are they
instance,
all lesbians or just?
no, like if you had like for instance cancer or something, like mastectomy or whatever. Sometimes it's good to kind of go in there to get rid of the scar tissue they have and all that stuff. But no, not every woman's gonna let you touch their breast. Comfort
So
level,
true.
again, comfort level.
You think
There's a life lesson there.
Do you feel? Do you feel like it's like sexual if they do?
Oh yeah, that's yeah. It's
Do you say no?
I feel it's inappropriate.
So they request that you're gonna do it.
If they request it as a professional,
You do kind of have to ask why.
I have to ask why do you need me?
Is there a
to do
reason?
that?
Yeah.
If they say, "Oh, it's just because I want you to touch it," then hell no, because obviously
That's like the guy gonna ask to
Yeah.
get jerked off.
It's like
Exactly.
it's like the guy writing full body massage in like any specific area and he puts dick.
Yeah.
It's like
We're not eliciting. No such thing as that in this profession.
No, for sure. Yeah, because I mean,
Well, there is, but
When you
it's
do
not in the professional sense.
Unless you're gonna have your own place and you do that. Kind
Right,
Of thing,
yeah.
But that's not me.
it's tough though, 'cause when you do my chest, that shit be hurting.
The problem is too.
Hurting.
You're not gonna get the
But
whole
feels so
breast,
good after.
chest area. Like you want to get like
You touch here, I'm like,
mid,
That's right there.
Yes.
That's for me too.
yelling.
because you have to manipulate it to loosen those muscles.
Like I do it right. I do it right now, and I can
Yeah.
like.
When you
have
do
to-
here on me, that fucking
Oh, so we call that a rotator cuff release.
what?
Rotator cuff release.
Right here?
Yes, right
Yeah.
here in your armpit.
Remember when Sassy used to do the band work in the
Yeah.
gym because he had a fucked up rotator?
Oh,
cuff?
yeah.
That's what that is. That's like you.
Literally,
a lot of people
we have
fuck
to
that up.
grab underneath your armpit and grasp.
Baseball
right in the
pitchers really
armpit,
fuck that up.
And then we just stretch it out. And then obviously it hurts because it's tight.
that fucking hurt. We just touched
It's yeah.
And I only just poked you.
that fucking
In a way.
hurt. Yeah.
Imagine spending time massaging that area on you.
Oh, it
That's
hurts, man.
yeah. When you need it though.
Yeah.
But when you need it, you need it.
Yeah.
So,
I was curious though with the girl touching the asking for that. 'Cause no, you never hear about that really.
it just depends on like what the situation is because, like I said, if a girl really had like a issue in that area and they really needed to get massaged, then yeah, you're gonna massage it. But if you know they don't need it, you're not gonna go to that extent
sense.
because you don't want to. God forbid. I'm not gonna lose my license.
Yeah.
Do something stupid. Like,
Yeah,
I
fuck
work
that.
for this license. Hell no.
Do you have any crazy questions, Bo? We're coming up on
Crazy
an hour.
questions.
If you ever want to ask a massage therapist,
Crazy questions to ask. Yeah, but not your cousin who's a massage therapist. Yeah, crazy questions for a massage
Correction,
therapist.
aunts.
yeah,
Oh, sorry, family member.
she don't care. I've had
All right.
look at the juicy ending off on juicy questions.
So when a guy comes in, and I'm assuming it's a guy, might happen with females too, but when the guy comes in, he takes off all his clothes to the point where he's comfortable, and he stinks up a storm.
On the table or like
In general, he's a stinky fuck. What happens?
Stinks?
What happens? How do you combat
I
that?
have to massage. Unfortunately.
So how do you?
I have to tolerate it.
You just trudge through. There's not like something you can spray, an oil you can use
If
to
you do
kind
that,
of
It's
mask.
an offense to them that like
Well, they
it's
stink.
kind of like discriminating in a way. Like you're discriminating them because you can't tell them to get off. The table
I
'cause they
discriminate
stink.
heavy against scent.
Like I've had I've had clients that will lay on the
Jeez.
table and fart in my face.
well, no, that's
And I gotta
hang
take a
on
whiff of
now
it
because now I'm
already-
offended. Because
I
what if now what if I'm so relaxed that it just happens?
I can't even say anything to you because I'm massaging
Yo,
you.
remember that time you were massaging my thigh and I farted?
Yeah,
Like I was like ah. It only happened like once ever.
It's almost like
But
a
at
compliment,
least you
right? Like
apologize.
you've done such a good job that this person's so relaxed that they're willing
That's
to
what
just.
No, it wasn't like I'm doing it on purpose. Like
No, he's
I didn't
like,
know.
I got a fart.
No
He
one's
farted.
saying it's on purpose.
No, I didn't do it on purpose.
But eventually,
You
at
massaged
some
my leg
point-
and it's- oh, you said I didn't do
No,
that. Yeah, it's not like
you said, no, I got a fart. I'm like, okay. And he farted.
what me?
Yeah.
No, you were massaging my leg and I farted. It wasn't
One
like
time you did it, though.
maybe. Oh, maybe. You've
One
done so
time
many.
you're
You let her
you're
know.
Like, oh, my God, I'm going to
Well,
fart.
that was polite of you. You get-
But that's the thing. At least he did it.
But there was one time I didn't know it was coming. Like you were
No, yeah.
literally just fucking massaging my leg, and I was like, ah, fart.
I-
Yeah, I was like, and it was mad funny. I didn't know it was coming. I was like, holy shit, you were massaging so hard, I farted.
I kept going.
Yeah.
Well, that's the sign. I imagine that's the sign of a pretty good massage, though. Because if I can't hold the fart in, I am
You're relaxed. Your body's relaxed.
Yeah.
I am so my sphincter is just. You could.
But how about someone like stinks like weed or alcohol? Can you say something at that
Yeah.
point?
What if I walk in?
And I can't tell you to walk out because you're coming in for your service.
But how about they're drunk?
That's a different story.
That's a different story, I
I'm not gonna-
imagine.
I won't tolerate that
Yeah.
because obviously you're
Have you ever
not
had a
in the
situation
right
like
state of
that?
mind. No, actually, no, I have not. If I did, I will definitely tell them, listen, I think you need to reschedule your appointment and come back another time.
Have someone ever like sharded on you?
Yes, actually, I've had diarrhea stains
What?
on my.
What?
On-
This is
on
a
my
new.
sheets.
This is new. I didn't.
This
think
is at home, and I think one time at work actually.
Wasn't me.
Older lady though, an older lady. It's understanding. It's understanding.
So you still can't say nothing?
No, because I didn't find out until after she left when I had to change my sheets.
I'd pass
And then I had
out.
to throw that away because we can't.
I
keep
think
that
I'd pass out.
soiled linens, you know.
I think I'd lose
I
it.
would, what are your thoughts on that? You're like,
I'm like, oh Jesus, but I think because I'm so used to seeing
from your previous
Shit.
job?
previous job where I see so much,
Oh,
and
yeah.
people are taking craps in front of you, and you gotta go to the bathroom with them, you gotta wipe their butt, and you gotta do all these things that I got so accustomed to it that I'm used to.
God bless you.
I
Jesus.
have the patience
Of a
and
saint, yeah.
I don't nothing really bothers me. Like I don't really
So you've had shit stains. You've had guys come on sheets and girls apparently. How about anybody ever taken a piss? You hit it so
No.
hard.
Yeah, let's
they
run the
piss?
whole gamut here. What
Yeah.
about puke?
I have not had anybody puke, but I've had someone actually pass out on my table that I had to do CPR.
What?
You
Why?
perform CPR? Wow.
Do you have to be CPR trained or just because you know CPR?
You just do it.
You don't have to be, but if you want to, you can. I always do it. because
Probably, yeah.
It's just
Wait.
you should.
Why
I think you
that?
should.
Did it have health problems or it's because of your services? Like it was so
So
tough
I
or
guess
something?
she must have had a problem respiratory wise, and she didn't mention anything that she had an issue prior. So she must have been sick, I think, before, like maybe a month or two before she came in. It's a regular client of mine too, and she came in and we did her regular massage. I had no idea, but she started coughing, and then I had to stop like 2 minutes. I'm like, "Are you okay?" And she's like, "I don't know, I can't." And all of a sudden, she passed out. And then obviously, in that moment, you got to do something quick.
yeah.
So she was fine. She came back to being okay. And
Luckily.
that was it.
Thank God.
Yeah, for sure. Well, some other crazy questions. Has anybody ever asked you on dates? How about that?
Clients, yes, actually. And
How do you navigate those
you
situations?
cannot do that.
Even if you're interested, you still can't?
Okay, so
Why
now,
not?
okay, so client sees you out one day. You're having a night to yourself. You're out with some friends at a bar. Client sees you. You see a client at the bar. Buys you a drink. You get to talk and you hit it off. What then?
So the only way that I can actually talk to a client
Jesus.
is if they're not
Good
my
God.
client. They have to see another therapist to talk to me.
So you can't. So if I'm like scheduling regularly with you and I see you out, you have to keep it as like
have
we
to
can pretty
keep it
much
as-
discuss like my next appointment and what problem
can,
area,
yeah.
and that's it. Beyond that, like you have to treat me like a client no
treat
matter
you
where we are.
Why?
Wow.
Because it's just part of the massage.
What a hint. What if your soulmate walks in for a
Yeah.
massage one day? Fuck.
You couldn't be like, you know what, I'm interested. Now you have to go see Jan down the street.
Yeah.
So,
Down the hall,
like,
down the
let's
hall.
just say, like,
I was like,
they
listen,
leave
sir,
their-
I'm
like,
trying to
they
jump
leave
your
their- they
bones,
leave
so
their
I'm going to
number
have
or
to
something
refer you
for
to somebody
cancel.
else.
I had a client like this, actually. He came in the first 2 times. I knew that he was definitely, like,
Trying to,
like,
Got
hit
it,
on me and
yeah.
kind of get into it. And then I was obviously being professional, so I never really, like, get into that position. And he left me his number there. And I was like, okay. I can't go back out and run after him because what the hell would I do that for? I'm not going to get in trouble. So I got the number and I messaged him and I said, why did you leave your number? You know, you're not supposed to like leave numbers. Like you're a client of mine. And he goes, oh, but I really like you and all this stuff. And I'm like, yeah, well, I can't mesh with you. Because
Were you interested?
He was cute, so why not?
That's his question.
But-
He's already watching this now. Doing why
Yeah,
not?
I mean, geez, now, so what happens then? Now I'm on the edge of my seat here.
What happened? Yeah.
I'm on pins and needles.
So what happened was, I told him like, listen, in order for me to actually like talk to you and like go out with you, you can't be my client.
Yeah, I've
Like,
gotta
have to
send
be
you
your
to
therapist.
Judy.
So he's like, I don't have a problem with that, or I don't go there at all and get a massage somewhere else. I'm like, well, you can do that as well. So he ended up doing that. He went to another place and got massages,
And now
then
you guys
we started
are-
talking and started dating. So that was the only way that I was actually able to like talk.
So you can then.
I can. It's just I can't do it at my job.
That's-
setting.
Is that the guy that ended up being? Oh, I guess not, because he wasn't a massage therapist.
No, but he ended up being a total jerk. So fuck him. Not mentioning any names, but I'm sure he knows who it is.
You fucked up, buddy.
I'm sure you're listening.
Yeah. But that's also the perfect excuse too. You can be like, hey, you know what? I'm interested. I'm not, but I can't even talk to you because of the rules. That can just always be your excuse.
It's against massage protocols. Like we can't do that.
That's against massage therapist rules, but you can jerk a guy off. Those certain
Well,
people can.
Whoever do it.
I mean, you certainly can. You certainly could.
Definitely not going
It's a
to.
possibility, but it's not very professional.
Just go to Bill, Bo's ex guy. He'll jerk you off.
He will not. He only does in-house calls now. So unless you want that happening in-house,
I can't.
So, do you think? I don't see why, but have you ever talked to a guy where he's like, "I don't like your profession because you're touching guys too much"?
I bet that. Oh wow, good
So
question.
that's actually a good question.
That's a
yeah.
very good question.
Thanks. Woo! Got one.
A lot of guys that I date in the beginning, I never tell them right away that I'm a massage therapist because I already know their immediate.
That you think?
Really?
I know automatically what
It's been an issue like that.
Yeah. Automatically they'll be like, oh, so that means that
I'd be able to look
you can
past
just
it.
give me a nice massage and we can do more and more. And I'm like, no, it doesn't mean that.
Oh, I didn't even think it was going that route. I thought I was gonna go the route of I don't want you touching
I
other
don't want
guys.
you touching other guys. Yeah,
They get
but I can
mad.
totally see. Yeah,
That's
they immediately just treat it like it's that.
this
How
is
often do you
is-
hear that?
This is their question. They'll be like, so do you only massage men or do you massage women too? And I was like,
That's the dumbest. That's like such a rookie question.
obviously.
It's like such a. It's like such a.
Yeah.
And
You
he's like,
just
"But
don't
what-
understand
but
what
who
it
do you
is.
massage more though, majority.
Yeah, that's a person who's
Or I'm
only
like,
ever gotten jerked off at a
You
massage.
definitely have some like, trust issues. I'm like, clearly I do both. But yeah, it's kind of a stupid question to be
Yeah.
honest. Obviously, it's my profession, so I'm going to do both.
Both, yeah.
Even kids who are like 16 years old come and see me with their parents, and they come in and they get massaged. Like, I think the youngest massage a person ever done was probably a 13-year-old, 12, 13-year-old, because they do sports. A lot of
They take it serious.
yeah, and they need it.
They're taking it serious, more serious, younger and younger. So yeah.
So have you ever had a guy try to be like, you know what, you gotta quit your job. I'm not comfortable with that, or some shit like that. Like you need to change professions.
You have to
or some
change your
bullshit.
career. Yeah, you have to find
No,
another
that I
profession.
haven't had.
Silly.
As of now, no, I haven't had that.
Yeah, I wouldn't think so. I said you never know. You never.
I mean,
know.
it's my profession, so I
Yeah.
think because I love it so much, they know they can't really say anything
Yeah,
to
that's
me.
what I
It's
mean.
like me trying to tell them, well, you can't do your job because
Yeah, somebody. Yeah,
like
that's what
they're
I mean.
doing that,
Somebody,
you
somebody
know?
you're trying to seriously date is gonna have to be able to understand. Like this is a
like
job.
this
Like
is
you're
it.
not.
Like
There's a
I'm
difference between what your perception of massaging is and what I do. Like
I'm very straightforward. So
Yeah.
when it comes to dating and a guy knows what I do for my job, I'll let him know like afterwards, like when we know each other more, and they ask me, okay, so what do you do for work? And I'll tell them like, and yeah. And once I get to that point, I'll be like, listen, I'm letting you know it's not that type of massage. So if that's what you're thinking that it is, then maybe we shouldn't date. Because if you're thinking I'm gonna give you a massage all the time, it ain't gonna happen. And number two, you're not gonna get that type of massage either all the time.
and number three, it's not good for you to constantly get massaged.
Are you always like? So do you hear like the same pickup lines once they find out you're a massage therapist?
About getting one?
Like the repeated
Yeah.
pickup line? Like is there like something like, oh, you can give me a massage tonight?
Yeah,
It's always annoying.
kinda. It's
You always just like, haha. It's not even funny. I've heard it for the fucking 100th time.
yeah, kinda. It gets annoying. It's kind of to the point, like, okay, like seriously.
You think you're the first person that said this
Like
before?
yeah, like I've heard this like I don't know how many times in my life. Out of my 6 years of my of my profession, it's like annoying after.
Yeah, it's like people think they're funny when they're like, "Oh, your last name is Greco? What, Geico?" Wow, I've
Yeah, you're
never heard
so
that.
funny.
So original. I've heard it fucking 1,000 times.
Or I'll get, oh, so you give happy endings, and I'm like, really?
Just come out with that.
Seriously? That's all you got?
Wow, you're the first person that said that. I've never heard that before.
Like, wow.
Even though we asked that question, but it's a podcast.
Yeah, well, yeah. but it's-
I and then
We have
I'll
a
be
whole
like,
hour
yeah,
to fill
I
here.
totally give happy endings. Yup, of course.
So you're being
all
like,
the
you're being
time.
like,
you heard it here,
Podcast
folks.
is-
She totally does give happy.
You sound like a slut.
yeah, no, that's smart though to not say anything. They probably thinking like, what does she do though? When you're not telling them.
The
Like,
problem too, because a lot of them, like, obviously, like Craigslist and all that stuff. I don't even know if that even exists anymore. But
It does. You have to
Like-
pay though.
it's like,
But, like,
monthly.
no,
I mean, if you want to like sell stuff on there in the
people
marketplace.
can kind of use like your profession as a joke, and then it's kind of like they don't take us seriously when we tell them that we're massage therapists, and when we tell them like what we do for our profession, like they see us as just that, as
Yeah.
like
But they'll totally take serious a physical therapist, which
it,
yeah,
exactly like
I
we
know.
don't take our job seriously as massage therapists. Like we deserve like more respect, and we don't get that sometimes.
Why do you think that it's
Agreed.
What do they think you're like the happy ending giver?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, it's
that's
pretty
what
much
it. That's what it
because
ends up.
That's their
peop-
normal
yeah,
instant thing.
that's
or
what people's
they'll see a
perception of it
beautiful
is,
woman
you know.
or a beautiful massage therapist, and they'll be like, "Wow, you're so beautiful. You must really do
Yeah.
a good job with massages." So they only look at your looks sometimes
Yeah,
instead
you-
of actually looking at like what you really do.
Like it'd be one thing if like
Massage.
professional athletes or people were like shouting out their massage therapists, but it's sort of like this. It's this thing that is like in high demand that a lot of people utilize, but like it doesn't. It doesn't like as far as like getting mainstream credit. It really doesn't get that sort of
No.
thing. But you'd be surprised like what a booming industry it is and how many people are
Mm-hmm.
are doing this on a regular basis. And so it's sort of one of those. It's sort of one of those things where people's public perception of it is way different. It ends up being way different because when you hear about massage therapy, like on the news or whatever, you hear Bob Kraft is in trouble for trying to get,
Mm-hmm.
whatever his name is from
Deshaun
Cleveland.
Watson.
Yeah. You
Brett
hear
Favre,
about it in that
stories.
regard, and you never really hear like, oh, there's professional massage therapists that every NFL team is utilizing for pretty much
Exactly.
all their players. All you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
it's incredibly in demand, but there's like a schism in between
Yeah, they
like
don't see your
the public's
work
perception
the
and
way
like
it's
all the people who are utilizing
Yeah,
this.
that's true.
Another thing is massage therapists. We do not like to be called masseuses. Do not call us a masseuse. We
Good, I
do
did not know
like
that.
to be
Yeah.
called that.
Here's the T. Why is that?
So a masseuse and for a female is masseuse, and masseurs is male therapist. What that used to be a French name, name back in the day, like I don't know, 3000 BC. We don't like to be called that because we are more professional, and that's why I said in the beginning we're a licensed massage therapist, meaning we are licensed to give you the massage professionally, not in an illicit manner.
Yeah.
So we don't like to be called that because, like I said, we take our job seriously.
You
What
need to
we
like
do
go
for
to
work.
school and learn to
It's
be a
like,
massage
I learned
therapist.
to get my license, and therefore I deserve to be treated with respect.
And anyone rubbing you down with oil is a
And
masseuse.
by you doing that is making it seem like I'm being unprofessional and that I only do inappropriate massages. So
Get that
do,
fucking right. Don't ever call her
do
masseuse,
not
motherfucker.
call us masseuse. We do not.
Effie
like
totally
that.
wrote masseuse when he texted me about this
So-
podcast.
Yeah, massage therapist. That's why like I emphasize the massage.
Well, I didn't know.
therapist.
Now I
Now we know. Hey,
Now I know.
you got to learn.
Like even when you go to a spa, like even spa people, they don't like you calling them masseuses.
Really?
It,
Wow.
It
Yeah.
bothers them because they.
What do you call that?
Because they
again,
also have to do the same, like they have to go through the same process.
even though
to
they're
learn.
doing relaxation massage, again, they did the same amount of schooling that
Yeah.
we did, and we learned what we learned, and we shouldn't have to be treated any less.
For
So
sure.
me massaging this girl's ass, I'm a masseuse because I'm a
Yeah.
professional.
Yeah.
Right? Is that true?
I'm a professional masseuse.
Actually, I'll be a
I'll
masseur.
professionally rub your ass real good.
I'll be a masseur at that point.
You'll be a masseur.
I'm a masseur.
All right, you're right.
So-
Masseur.
It's an illicit type of massage
Yes.
you're doing.
Masseur,
Not
masseur,
professional.
I'll illicitly.
license,
I'll illicitly.
and LMT. Masseur,
That's
masseur,
why
LMT.
I emphasized it in the beginning. LMT, guys.
LMT.
Licensed massage therapist.
Yes, sir.
We worked hard for this.
No,
so,
for sure.
You know?
talk that shit, and we've been here kind of wrapping up at this point. So, do you have any like one last bit to end off? Do you have anybody like who inspires you and you look up to, and you can see like inspired you to get to this point in your life?
Like I said, my mentor was definitely the previous owner that used to work at my job. And she was pretty much who inspired me to be where I am now. And I don't think I'd be where I am without her. I don't know if I can say her name, but I'll say it. Dawnette LaRose. She is definitely one of like my mentors. I call her my mentor. And she did a lot. Like she taught me a lot. I learned a lot from her. And even doing what I'm doing now, I have an extra modality that I just finished doing in April. And I honestly did it because I enjoyed it. But yeah.
I don't know what that is. Was that like another like a certification or something?
So it's another certification. It's called cranial sacral. And it's good for people that have migraines, tension headaches, TMJ, which is the jaw, hard palate, which is the inside of your upper palate.
How are you
and
fixing that?
Vertebral dynamics.
Really?
Massaging the jaw of your mass of your jawline. And yeah, she taught me a lot. So I would thank her. And then I also have to say the therapist that I work with at my job and my other best friend, Jasmine. I learned a lot from her too. And honestly, between both of us, we've grown a lot together as massage therapists. And I keep learning more and more. And that's why I said, those who want to do more and continue to do better in their profession, just massage as much as you can. And yeah,
Research and be dedicated
to it. And if it really is a passion that you really want to do, go for it and just keep going.
You gotta keep working, gotta keep getting better, like she said. And if you guys want to check her out in 2026 or whenever the fuck she's gonna be free,
Next decade.
next decade, you can find her at the website earlier. You can say it again here. What's it again?
At LaRose Muscular Therapy.
Go book her, find her there.
Over there.
See her reviews and see that she's legit. Find her on IG, Melly Massage 33, right here.
Yay.
You'll find your boy Jesus Claus right
Jesus
here.
Claus,
Oh,
IG,
whatever, man.
or add me elsewhere. I think I'm
Twitch?
Jesus Claus elsewhere.
Yeah, you are on
I'm not
Twitter.
on Twitch, but if you find me on Discord, Jesus Claus or Roberto Gunsmith, I'm a lot of different places.
Yeah,
It's
never
mainly
seen
Jesus
web
Claus, most
videos.
places where you find me.
Yeah, aren't you like streaming now? You said.
I haven't started streaming, but like I have the equipment and everything to do it. But
What are you gonna stream?
That's the thing. I have to like pick something that I have to like pick a game and then like
It's tough.
it's yeah.
Well, when your games,
It's all there.
more easier. But yeah, guys, follow us on EG Pot of Thunder everywhere: TikTok, YouTube, Apple, Spotify, anywhere you can find podcasts. We are there, baby. Follow your boy ExploreFF on IG. It's literally all my Instagram, all my social media, ExploreFF. So follow me there. Give that 5-star review. Please subscribe. I see a lot of you guys watching, or it's like 92% not subscribed. So just subscribe. It helps out. Helps us get on the homepage. Helps us get some more
push
views.
You're gonna want those
Push
notifications.
it.
You don't want to miss an episode.
I know
I'm
you
telling
guys want to watch me too, you know.
Exactly.
Come on.
Want to hear those tips and tricks to massaging a girl's ass, her feet, her neck? We want a pressure point to kill somebody like Bo will
And
die.
stay away from her titties, evidently.
Don't touch the titties. Only if she requests it. It has a good reason.
Depending on the reasoning.
And has a good reason. If not, you'll end up like Deshaun Watson. Fuck the Browns. Let's go, baby. Dolphins up. Crazy win today. Let's fucking go. Follow your boy.
Let's go, Patriots! First win of the season, 1-1. We're gonna do it this year.
They're gonna go home.
You're in for a rude awakening, everyone.
Oh God.
Let's get it, baby. Follow. Appreciate the love, the support. Let's get it.